Good morning, scrapbook people. Evelyn here. It's been a while. I think it's been about 3 months since I've done a video. I have been crafting though. I just have not felt motivated to upload anything. In any event, I am currently involved in a swap over on Facebook. The group is called Made by You. So if you're interested in maybe participating in a swap group, you're more than welcome to join us. This month, we are working on doing wonky houses. Wonky houses is you create whimsical houses. You find a lot of images over at Pinterest. It's really a good way of using up your leftover scrap material, your ribbons, paints, stamping, inks, whatever you have to create a wonky house. So we were to make 3 wonky houses. My swap partner is Millie Rivera. And let me show you, and pardon the glare, let me show you some of the wonky houses that I made. This first one is like a mushroom, and I drew it out freehand, and I added some flowers to it. I should have videotaped this before putting it in the package. And I just stamped these circles with acrylic paint, and this was just a scrapbook paper. But I did freehand the mushroom. So this is my first one. Then the second one also is also something that it's like a cottage, and I also drew it out, and I used my Copic markers on it. Let me see if it gets better. No, it does not. And this also, I used just an old book page and watercolor paper on this one. And I also hand drew the vines and used my Copic markers on this one. And like I said, this was a piece of paper, book page. And this is the watercolor paper here. So since the theme was houses, in order to continue the theme, I went through all my die cuts. This was actually meant to be a gingerbread house, but look, I mean, if you just cut it out and use regular, scrapbook paper, any cute leftover paper that you have, you can make a cute little house. So I made these 3. I made these 3 houses that she could use as embellishments. See that? And then this die, I found this die in my stash. I had not used it. And I got this from Temu. I remember getting this from Temu probably about a month ago. But what I liked about it is that these hinges here are actually scored, so you could, I don't want to mess with it, but you could actually open the door and put something, behind the doors and the windows. So, and it is embossed. So I'm sending her some of these, and I have some ideas for making this embellishments. I am like really getting into junk journaling, but I have so much stuff I have to use up. I mean, ooh. So, I mean, this would be cute to put in a junk journal with some images, like family members, or just you could draw images and put them in each of the windows. Anyway, that's an idea. Here is some extras for her, which I thought that were cute. I am sending her a few other extras, but if I get into everything right now, I will never finish this video. Here is another idea for a wonky house. I just used my scrap, my leftover felt scraps, and I just cut them out, freestyle hand by hand, and just cut them out and layered the felt and the buttons on top of each other, and you got yourself a wonky house. So like I said, and you could use any material that you have to make a wonky house. But I have to show you my favorite thing that I had been working on, which is this. I have 2 of these, which I'm sending her as embellishments. Look how cute this turned out. This is a little basket, and then I just stamped out the basket. I added the flowers. In the back, what I did was I added a little piece of paper so that you can put the rabbit in the basket. Well, basically you could put anything else that you want. But I thought that these turned out these were so much fun. This took me about 2 days to do. But because I did do a few, because I want to put them in this junk journal that I'm working on if I ever get it going. But I'm doing embellishments, and I thought that these were cute. This rabbit, I just cut off the wings, and I used my Copics to shade it in. So I have these 2, and let me show you the stamp. The bunny stamp is an IO stamp by Elisa Baker, Impression Obsession. This is cute. And then this is also, as you can see here, Impression Obsession Basket 2. So I'm assuming that there is such a thing as Basket 1. And this basket is so detailed. I mean, when you stamp it out, it looks like a real basket. So those are my 2 really cute embellishments. I am going to be sending her some extras. And another thing that I have to share with you guys is this paper that I just got from Temu. You know how sometimes you buy stuff from Temu and you don't even know what you're going to get. Sometimes their descriptions are not very clear. Anyway, in any event, I got this paper. I ordered it. It's under, you got to search out Bow Theme scrapbook paper, and it's 24 sheets, double-sided. So that's what you got to search out. And I was so impressed. Look how pretty this paper is. And this is probably about 65 GSM. I mean, it does have that funky little smell to it, but I'm gonna air it out. But if you're into bows, look how cute this is. Look at this, and it's double-sided. It does have the same image on both sides. So there's that one. There's this one. Then there's this like plaid, like a weave, like a basket weave. Then there's this one, and you get what, 2 of each. Then there's this one. Look at this one. This one I love this one. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And then there is this bow. You get 2 of those, and like I said, they're double-sided, so the front and the back is the same image. And then there's this different weave, which is this one. And then there is this one. You get quite a lot of paper. What I don't remember is how much it was. I think it might have been maybe about $7. And like I said, when I ordered it, I wasn't sure, you know, what I was gonna get. Then there's this one. You get 2 sheets of each. And then there's this one. And there's this one. So you get 2 sheets of each. Isn't this so pretty? So if you guys are into bows, and you know all the rave is bows right now, head on over to Temu and you will literally lose your mind, because they have such cute bow themed items. So guys, that's it for now. So if you guys are interested, Made by You on Facebook. We do monthly swaps. It is a swapping group. So, you know, we would appreciate it if you participate. It is a rather small group, and a lot of us know each other now for a while. But in any event, I hope you guys enjoy the week. Have fun. I hope my partner likes some of the things that I'm sending her. And I hope you enjoy that little tip on the Temu bow paper. So long for now.